Most people think property profit comes from finding great deals. That is a lie. In conversions, profit does not come from the purchase. It comes from passing 7 gates: planning, compliance, cost control, procurement, execution. If you hit any of these gates without a key, you do not just lose profit. You lose your shirt. In the next 20 minutes, I am going to give you the practical conversion blueprint you can use on your next deal, whether it is a simple house to flat split, a commercial conversion, or a complex HMO. And at the end, I will show you the exact model we built to help serious developers move at institutional speed without hiring a fractured team. Quick disclaimer: this is education, not financial, legal, or planning advice. UK planning and building control are local and fact-specific. Always verify your situation with your local authority and qualified professionals. Here is the map for today. First, the 6 conversion pathways that actually create value. Second, the 7 gates that stop you losing money. Third, the power team model that professionals use. And finally, if you want us to execute with you, how to apply to work with us. Let us start with the landscape. In the UK, independent developers do not dabble. They master repeatable pathways. These are the 6 high-yield strategies working right now. Title: Splitting unlocks equity through the legal separation of assets. Extensions increase floor area and value through design-led expansion. Heritage assets are specialist conversions with constraints, but massive upside if you understand the rules. Commercial to residential conversions ride the Class MA revolution, turning dead offices into homes. House to flats increases density, one roof becoming multiple deeds. Modern HMOs remain the cash flow kings, but licensing and safety are non-negotiable. Here is the key: the pathway is not the business. The business is the gates. Gate 1 is viability. You do not want a deal. You want a deal that survives planning, compliance, funding, and resale. Skip viability and buy on emotion, and everything that follows becomes damage control. Professional developers begin with a viability verdict, a forensic roadmap before a single pound is committed. Gate 2 is planning route selection. Not everything needs a full application. Sometimes it is permitted development, sometimes prior approval, but PD rights can be removed by an Article 4 direction. And if you want certainty for lenders or buyers, you secure a lawful development certificate. It confirms legality. Without it, you are guessing. Gate 3 is building control. Planning permission alone is not enough. You must build legally. Full plans approval comes before construction. It takes 5 to 8 weeks, but provides security. A building notice is faster, but if you get it wrong, you rebuild at your cost. Amateurs guess. Professionals secure full plans. Gate 4 is scope. This is where most profit leaks. Scope ambiguity is why builders charge extras. The professional solution is a tender pack, a document that converts guesswork quotes into comparable fixed price bids. Gate 5 is procurement. Contractor selection is not a personality contest, it is risk pricing. Proper vetting, contracts, and retention clauses are essential. You are not hiring a friend, you are hiring a counterparty. Gate 6 is oversight. The developer's role is not to carry bricks, but to govern outcomes. If you are not monitoring site progress and the critical path, you are not developing, you are hoping. Gate 7 is the exit. A smooth exit depends on provable documentation. Approvals, certificates, licenses. If the paperwork is missing, the value is missing. This is why we built PCMA-ELITE. It is an integrated partnership model built on 3 pillars: expert execution through direct access to in-house planners and architects who handle drawings and applications. Elite education covering mastery of the 6 pathways and financial models. Peak performance focused on decision clarity in high-stakes environments. We do not just teach you what to do, we help you do it. The entry point is the Property Wealth Sprint, a professional assessment that produces a viability verdict and a blueprint roadmap before you commit to a deal. If you're truly ready to level up your property development game, we've crafted an executive briefing document to ensure we're aligned. If our approach resonates with your vision and you're committed to taking action, apply for a mutual fit assessment. This is more than a partnership, it's about building something extraordinary together.